It's me, VS! Hey guys, I was kind of going for a Super Mario 64 retro intro there. I don't think it went that well, but anyway. Today I have an infected Seatown M.O.A.B. This is like, I think the second M.O.A.B I've ever gotten. I was gonna originally post the first M.O.A.B I've ever gotten today, which was also infected on hard hat, but I looked in my vault and unfortunately it wasn't there. I thought for sure I saved it. I thought it's been there since I got it forever ago. And I wanted to post that today for no particular reason, but unfortunately I couldn't because it's not there. So you guys gotta settle for the second M.O.A.B I've ever gotten, A few things on this M.O.A.B, I cut out the first minute because for some reason on Infected I didn't get any kills, which is kind of weird, but I guess this game was just taking a little bit to take off, and it has a slow point at one point where there's not many kills happening. So I don't know what was up with this game, because usually these games only last like a minute or two before everybody's dead. I guess everybody I was playing with was scrubs, which is kind of weird on Infected because, out of all the people in the lobby, you think some of them were going to be good. But I don't. What I want to talk about today is kind of being nervous when going for your first M.O.A.B. I know a lot of you guys already have your first, but for those of you who don't, I would like to talk a little bit about it, and in the future, probably the near future actually, maybe even for Sunday's M.O.A.B around the world, I'm going to do a commentary on like tips for me, my personal tips on going for your first M.O.A.B, what I do, and maybe just try and help you guys out if you haven't gotten one already, or if you have and you're struggling to get another one, then I'd like to do a commentary to kind of help you out. I know there's a million of them out there on YouTube, but I don't think it would hurt to hear from another commentator's opinion, because the more opinions, you might get more tips, and you might find a better play style or more tips that are suited to your play style. And yeah, so that should help out a little bit. I'm not going to talk like too much about it. Mainly I want to talk about being nervous, because I'll tie it into a little bit. Because I got my first 2 or 3 M.O.A.Bs on Infected, I don't think I was near as nervous when I was going for my, Domination M.O.A.B. And I'll post my first Domination M.O.A.B here in a little bit. I think I like to consider that my first legit M.O.A.B, but I'll post that eventually. I'm kind of trying to save it for a special event. I don't really know what, maybe a certain amount of subs or something like that. But yeah, that night that I got that M.O.A.B, I was just that was my goal, and I got it the first night I was trying to. But my goal was to get a M.O.A.B on like Domination, because it's a little bit more challenging than Infected, because nobody shoots back in Infected except for throwing knives. And I don't even know if they made it to where you have throwing knives yet on this one. I don't see any being thrown at me, but they might have, I can't remember. So yeah, just try and stay as calm as you can. I think that was one of the biggest things that helped me on the first night of trying to go for one. I wasn't keeping track of my kills or my kill streaks, or anything like that. I just wasn't keeping track. I was just trying to stay calm, rack up as many kills as I could, and just work on getting the M.O.A.B, not counting how many kills, because when you get up to higher numbers, 18, 19, maybe even 15 or 16, you start getting a nervous feeling, and that can really mess you up because you may not think as clearly. But they throwing knifed me here before I could call him M.O.A.B, so that's going to about wrap up this game. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you didn't, dislike it. I'll have a tips on getting your first M.O.A.B video soon, so keep an eye out for that. Until next time, have a nice day.